Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We're just getting ready to go live with a guest shortly and talk about self-care. And I don't know about you, but growing up, I wasn't taught about self-care at all. So you probably weren't either. So welcome to a Facebook Live with a special guest coming on board shortly. I'm Judy Martini. I'm your transformational leader, intuitive channel, healer, and mentor. And I have the privilege of helping thousands of people around the world not only achieve ultimate essential self-care, but transform their lives. And my guest that's coming on today will talk about how her life has been transformed. And it's actually like a miracle. So back to self-care for a minute. You know, growing up, I grew up in a very destructive home, if you would say the word, destructive or dysfunctional, abusive situation. And by the age of 14, I was raped, pregnant at 15, married at 16. 5 kids later, 3 marriages later, I started to understand about self-care. And my mother, oh my gosh, my mother was a beautiful soul who was undiagnosed bipolar, so there wasn't self-care taught to me because we lived in a very dramatic world all the time. And she taught me, though, how to worry. She taught me how to worry. She taught me how to put everybody else first, be the people pleaser. And I had no idea that I needed to come first, because with 5 kids and being taught how to worry and be a people pleaser, that was my life. My life consisted of lists of things to do all day long. My life consisted of things that needed to happen. And, you know, I don't know about you. Self-care was something that maybe you did once in a blue moon and you went on vacation, right? So I am bringing my special guest on, Angela, and we're going to talk about self-care. We're going to talk about how important it is that it isn't the once-a-year vacation. It isn't the once-a-month massage or getting your nails done once a month. It travels into a whole new realm, of looking after yourself in a heightened way. Angela? Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Good
Hello.
kiss on your end.
Yes, I can hear you and everything's fine. So
Okay,
I'm fine.
the hiss has
Yes.
stopped now. Anyway,
Okay.
let's introduce Miss Angela, because I was just saying, Angela, that self-care used to be go away on vacation once in a while, have a massage once in a while, get your hair done, get your nails done, you know, so it's changed, you know, and I know
Yes.
that maybe 5 or 6 years ago, it really started to hit home with me that that wasn't self-care, getting your hair done or nails done. It was something you did externally, because self-care means you do it with self-love. Hi, Pat. Good morning,
Yes.
Brooke. Good afternoon, Desmond, because you're in South Africa too as my guest. Angela is in South Africa. And
Hello, everyone.
so ultimate self-care is, oh, I got to swipe the other way now. Ultimate self-care. All right, we're back again. We're going to do this a second time. For some reason, it just decided to shut down. No idea why. Oops. But there. Okay. Just inviting my special guest. So I'm not going to go back over what I talked about and how I came to this realization about self-care. And because just watch the first few minutes of the other video, unless it's gone. Now, Angela is watching and I can't invite her on. Angela, I think you have to restart your iPad. Let me know if you heard that, Angela. But Brooke, I could bring you on. Okay, something is really weird here. There it is. Okay. So Brooke, would you like to come on and talk a little bit about self-care while we're waiting for Angela? You know, I really stress the importance of um, essential, I guess the word's essential, necessary self-care, and how it's extremely different than how we used to operate back in the olden days. 10, 15 years ago, where self-care was something we did because we were told that we needed a vacation, or we were looking after ourselves physically because of an ailment. Okay, Brooke, good. Let's bring Brooke on, because Brooke knows all about self-care and the new way of taking care of yourself. And I don't mean just physically, like exercising or eating right. We're going to go beyond that in this new series that I've started. And the series that I've started is about 7 ways to live your ultimate life. Angela, I can't add you on camera. It only says you're watching. So I think you need to restart your iPad again and then come back in. And Brooke, I've already sent you an invite to come on camera, so you'll be coming on in a second. And we'll talk to Brooke about how important self-care. Oh, it says no answer, Brooke. There, I'm adding you again. Now it says, Brooke, I can't bring you on camera. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, Diane. Pat. Hello, Pat. Yeah, I didn't let you, Brooke. I don't know why. It's letting me here. It lets me add you there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the self-care I'm talking about, because I think we can all agree that we've looked after ourselves for some basic needs, especially if we're sick, or if families go on vacation once in a while. That's our basic self-care needs. I'm talking about the self-care needs emotionally, physically, spiritually. Yeah, Brooke, I don't know why. Maybe if you're on your iPad, you might have to restart it again too, So, okay, she's back, she says. And it shows nothing, Angela. I don't even have a green bar. Interesting, huh? So Angela is my guest today, and she's having problems getting on. We tested this about half an hour ago, and it was fine. She knew she needed to restart her iPad, and there isn't even a green bar that I can wave at you, Miss Angela. So let me know in the comments, guys, about your self-care, and what do you do over and above and beyond the typical self-care, Brooke, you just did. Yeah, there's still nothing there, Brooke. There was before. If I go back up here, Brooke, let me try. I'm going to add you on camera. Let me know, guys, what type of self-care you are doing for yourself over and above and beyond sort of the norm. Because let me tell you that things have changed. Things have changed totally on this planet. Things have changed in such a way that self-care becomes necessary. As we elevate our consciousness, as we wake up to what's happening, as the veil gets thinner, so to speak, as we head out of the 3D dense world and into the 4th, 5th, self-care becomes evident that we cannot move forward. In fact, your intuition will not operate without extreme self-care. So we can jump there for a minute. We can jump to intuition and go, well, if my intuition isn't operating, how am I going to live in 5D? And everyone knows what 5D world is. Yes? No? Yes? Brooke says it's not letting me. I know. Angela, you're back and there's still no green bar. So very interesting, guys. I don't know, like, we tried it, Angela, half an hour ago and it worked, so I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, Brooke, I know. All right, so back to the intuition part. Diana Brand, hi Judy, I'm here on my elliptical right now. Great to hear you live. You're amazing. Ah, thank you, Diana Brienne. And you spend about an hour on your elliptical every day, don't you? Diana, I'm working up to that. It's a slow process for me. I don't enjoy the elliptical, but actually I'm going to be out at the lake today. I'm going to take a walk out there, so maybe I'll go live out there and bring you with me for a little bit out to the lake. Now, here's another example of extreme self-care. Pat says, no, I don't know that term, fifth dimension. Yeah. Um, Most people live in the third, very dense, emotional, um, negative, pessimistic, debt, worry world, 3D. Thanks, Angela. And headed to the fourth, which is letting go of those things. And the fifth dimension is where you live from the heart and not from the ego. Diana Brand says 2 hours with my exercising, including running and dance. Yes, I know you run every day and I know you dance every day. It's pretty awesome. So I don't do that much, Diana Brienne, but I do. And here's one of the topics about there's 7 ways to live the ultimate life and move into the 5D world, or live from your intuition instead of from your head all the time, where things always are turning out right for you. You always know where you need to be and how you need to be, and everything just works perfect for you. That's what I'm talking about. And that's where I came to a couple of years ago after that extreme hardship I talked about in the video before this, in the live video before this. So the 7 ways to, here's what's going to happen. When you start living in these 7 ways, which in each Facebook Live I'm going to talk about, here's what's going to happen. Your relationships will improve. Your intuition will be enhanced. It'll bring peace, balance, and harmony. You'll cultivate your purpose, guys. If you're not living your purpose here on the planet, this is going to help you cultivate your purpose. You're going to, yes, and heighten your intuition. That's number 1. Increase your self-worth. Help alleviate stress and illness. And I don't know how many of you are stressed or how many of you have physical ailments. But one of the 7 ways that I'm going to teach you of keeping your vibration high in the ultimate self-care is alleviating all illness and dis-ease of the body, including stress. So each Facebook Live, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to guide you to a Facebook group for a month where I'm going to coach and mentor and show and empower you. I'm going to do that. I'm so excited, and I'm going to actually start it on my birthday because I'll be turning 62 soon. March 14th, the group will start. I will keep giving you more information, and if you want to be part of the group before I actually start, because you're going to get bonuses, you're going to get the pre-coaching, you're going to get me personally in there, say yes to the group, and I'll send you the information in Messenger afterwards. So it looks like Angela can't get back on, and I can't bring Brooke on. Desmond, oh, I would absolutely adore it if you could get on here. But all I have is a waving thing for you that says I can wave. All right, so if there's no more questions, if there's no questions, I'm going to end this first video with one simple way of how you can incorporate ultimate essential self-care. And that is taking time for yourself. Okay, Diana Brand, I will send you that information. Taking time for yourself doesn't mean doing something per se. It means doing nothing but everything. And I know I just, a whole bunch of words that probably don't make sense. When we become absolutely still with ourselves and we look at the clouds, or we daydream, or we just breathe, that is when we start to live in the present moment. And we're not doing, we're not thinking, we're just being present. That's really something to strive for. Diana Brand says, I hope you do a healthy eating part. I love that topic. Me and my celery juice, LOL. Yes, Diana Brienne, I will talk about eating and intuitive eating, actually. Intuitive eating is totally different. I don't believe in diets. I don't believe in fads. I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in anything that says you have to eat a certain way. I believe in intuiting it with your body, and I'm going to teach that in this group because the group is going to last a month. And Mandy says yes. Okay, guys. So do you have any questions before I go? And I want to tell you about this group. So in this group, I'm going to teach on the 7 key tenets to doing ultimate self-care, which then helps you with your ailments and your diseases, helps you with your mindset, helps you build up your intuition, your self-worth, your purpose, providing peace, balance, and harmony back into your life if you don't already have it. I'll teach a little bit about 5D living, and 5D living is from the heart, where we let go of judgments, where we let go of hatred, resentment, bitterness, and anger. Anger and bitterness are the first causes of cancer, because you can't have a physical ailment without having an extreme emotional component that's been alive within us for a long time. All right, so we said yes to the group. Any questions, guys? And Miss Angela, I don't know why you can't get on when we just practiced it so much. It was so exciting because Angela knows all about self-care. Angela's been a client of mine for a while. She's done a complete 360-degree turn with her life. When I first started mentoring her, self-care to her was non-existent, as it was with me, you know, growing up and in my 20s and 30s. And in my 40s, I started to sort of wake up. And especially in my 50s, you know, things started to turn around. And the past 4 or 5, 6 years even, self-care is something that is a requirement for me to stay in this earth suit. Angela says you're here, but there's no invite, Angela. Sorry, there's no invite. So I only wanted to spend about 20 minutes on these Facebook videos. Oh, you're so welcome, Diana Brand. She says, I so agree and believe that. Self-care becomes what you do and how you show up. Like on my list today, there's so many things about self-care. I'm going to lay on an MRI mat at my chiropractor's, and I may get an adjustment if he has time. I'm going to go to the gym and work out a little bit. And then I'm going to get on the massage and the hydro massage bed. I'm going to walk around the lake to get my energy and talk to the trees and listen to the trees, which is a whole other topic, guys. I'm probably going to do a castor oil pack today, and I may do an Epsom salt bath, and I'm going to take time to read, and I'm going to cook my favorite food for lunch, and I'm going to go out for a tea with one of my friends and just sit and chat about positive things. And then I get to daydream, because I daydream and talk my future into existence, which I've got story after story after story to share with you. So guys, thank you for being here. And the replay viewers, just do hashtag replay if you're coming on to watch, and I can get in touch with you if you're interested in the group. I will send out the information this morning about the group to each and every one of you. It's going to be fabulous. Brooke says, what is a castor oil? Oh, I'll teach that in the group. Castor oil packs, oh my gosh. Yes, essential oils are helpful, and I'm going to teach about essential oils, and I'm going to teach you to intuit everything. Just because, and here's something I'm going to teach you, just because research has said, or a doctor has said, or a scientist has said, or studies have said something is good for you, don't believe it. Fake news out there, guys. Don't believe it's good for you. Ask your body if it's good for you. Just because someone crosses the bridge to the other side doesn't mean you have to. No, jump off the bridge. Just because someone jumps off the bridge and says, oh, you should try this, doesn't mean you have to. Into it. Yes, Angela, castor packs help you. That's one of the first things I teach people about. And I'm talking about ancient remedies and medicines here of holistic nature. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, thank you. I will send you that information about the group. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me. And I'm not sure when the next Facebook Live will happen. I intuit these as well. And I will have a guest on. I was going to say another guest, but Angela didn't make it on for some reason. And I'll have a guest on, and we'll talk more about, maybe we'll talk about oxygen next time. Angela said, yes, listening to my body was so important. It's beyond important, guys. I think it's essential. Like, we're a spiritual being that is just using this earth suit for a short period of time. And while we're in it, not only do we need to make friends with our ego, our mind, but we need to honor the earth suit. Because without honoring the earth suit, we have pain and disease and we can't function. All right, guys, thank you for being here. We'll talk soon. Look forward to talking to each and every one of you in the group that have said they want to be part of the group. So blessings to you today, this afternoon, and this evening. Take care of yourself. It matters. You matter to this world. Your purpose needs to be lived. Your health needs to be at top rate. And you have a plan and a purpose to be on this planet. So, and I'll teach you how to do that as well. Bye for now, everybody. Take care. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys.